Hi everybody, happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I know that I am. Thank you, Jesus. Always on my side, always provides. So it's a blessed day. So what do we have here today? Today I'm going to make some pepper steak. And I'm going to make pepper steak, and I have my peppers here, and I have my onions already chopped up. Now I feel like having a cold macaroni and cheese salad. Ham and cheese macaroni salad. Sounds good. You're going to see that. It's delicious. And here's the cheese. I have a piece of Velveeta, and I also have, I think this is Kobe Jack. See, a little Kobe Jack. All right, so I have some Velveeta, some Kobe Jack, and I'm also going to add a little bit of peppers, onions, and onion. And I'm going to be using little pieces of Spam to do the ham. All right, so what I want to do first is I want to warm up my pan. This is what I'm going to do my steak in. Okay, so I'm going to let this pan warm up a little bit. I have my water already here boiling. I'm not using this whole big bag. I'm only going to use part of it. So let me get something to cut this, because I can never cut these bags apart. Alright, so I'm only going to be using half of these little capitelli noodles. They make a good macaroni salad, so I'm going to use half of that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to strip my steak. I have my cutting board here, and I'm going to cut this into slices. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I'm just going to spray my pan with some oil. And that water's already boiling, so it's telling me give me the pasta. But first, I'm going to spray this. I think I have a little drip. All right, first, I'm not going to put the steak in, okay? I'm going to throw in my onions, and I'm going to throw in my peppers, and I want them to like break down a little bit. So I'm going to cook that first. So I'm going to cook that up first, and my water's already boiling, so I'm going to throw in some of this noodles. Not a lot. Okay, so I got half a bag. I'm going to save the other half a bag for another time. I just want half because I think I'm the only one that's going to eat some, but sometimes someone does ask for a little extra. So, all right. Hey, I dropped the noodle. Okay, so there you go. Put it back in. All right, so I'm going to get some salt and pepper here. I'm going to put some salt on my macaroni. I'm going to put some salt right on top. Oh, no. You know, my son helped me in cutting this, and you could tell. I'm going to show you how my son helped me. Yeah, he left a little bit of the sticker on. I'm just going to break that piece off. That's too funny, guys. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to move this around a little bit. Look, it's already getting a little char. That's what I want. I want to cook them down a little bit because this steak, I cut it into small little strips like that, and they're going to be done so quick. So if I put the veggies in after, it's going to overcook. So I might as well just bring this down a little bit. Did I put a little salt? Yes, I think I put salt. Let me put a little pepper to this. No, this is still salt. Here we go. Here's the pepper. Thank God I didn't do it again. Alright, so here we go. We got some pepper. We got some pepper salt. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in here. I'm also going to throw a little bit of these Italian seasonings in here because they taste really good. So some Italian seasonings. And I'm also going to throw in a little bit of my ginger sesame garlic crunch because this really tastes good. You got to try these, guys, really, because it has a lot of little black seeds, and black seeds are healthy for you, and ginger. So I'm going to put this away. Okay, and I'm going to give this another little mix here. I dropped an onion. You saw that? Alright, guys. Maybe I might lower the flame on this a little bit, like so. Now I'm going to let this cook down just a little bit. And I'm going to chop up my onion, my peppers, And I'm gonna chop up my cheese, okay? So while this cooks a little bit more, before I throw in my excuse me, excuse me, before I throw in my okay, SOS. I'm stuck on stupid a minute over here. Okay, before I throw in my steak, I want this to go down a little, so let me just mix this up a little. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my other pot, my other spoon here. Okay, so I can cut my veggies. As you can see, I have two of them, one for the veggies and one for the meat. I don't know why, I just like it like that. I don't like to mix the meat with the veggies. So I'll be right back after I chop it up. Hi everybody, I'm back, and where's my spoon? This is how I wanted it to look, you see? Because it went down a lot. You know, it's not so big anymore. So what I want to do, I have sazon. Yeah, that's what it is. I was wondering why my fingers were gritty. Alright, so see how beautiful that looks? That's almost done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to move it over a little bit. And I'm going to put my steak in here. It's already washed and cut into strips. So I'm just going to put that in there like that. And I'm going to add some sazon to the steak. It's already broken on this side. A little bit all over. That's only one, guys, okay? You see 2 packages, but only one was open. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit so I could get some on the other side. The steak smells good. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic to it. And, hold on. I know that I have garlic in here somewhere. Alright. Okay, I got it. So I have some garlic here that I had refrigerated. I didn't freeze it this time, but I'm just going to add a little bit of this garlic right on top of this steak. Alright, that was enough. I can smell it cooking. It smells good. Alright, so I'm going to add a little tiny bit more sazon because I want to add to the side. Add a little bit here. And that's it. I only added half. And I added a teaspoon of that. This is ready already, guys. I'm going to strain my macaroni. Let me shut this off. I'm just cooling it off a little bit before I strain it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Let me raise the heat on this. Alrighty, so this is looking really nice. Raise the heat. The heat is raised on this. So, looking really good. I'm just going to throw this on top because I don't want it to get too overcooked. Let the steak be on the bottom. And I'm just going to give this steak about 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, and it should be ready. Alright, so I already cut up my Spam and my Colby Jack and my Velveeta cheese. I already cut up the onions and the peppers. Everything is ready. This is going to be for a nice macaroni salad, a cold macaroni salad. And this pepper steak is going to be paired up with some macaroni that I still have left. I'm going to warm this up in the microwave. It's some macaroni and chicken that I made, so they're going to have that. And I'm going to have the cold macaroni. So I'll be back in a few minutes, 5 minutes for this to cook, and then I'll be back. Let me strain my pasta. Okay guys, you see this? This looks really beautiful. My steak is all ready, and I'm not going to cook it anymore because I don't want it to dry off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put it to the side, and I'm just going to cover it. I'm going to put it right there. I'm just going to cover it with a lid, and I'm going to finish. I needed some mustard, so someone went to the store to buy me some mustard. Okay, so I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'll show you how I put the salad together. Hi everybody, dinner is ready, okay? And I'm gonna do the first serve, which I haven't done my macaroni salad because I'm waiting for mustard. I'm not making the salad until I get the mustard, okay? But I will use the macaroni that I had left over. And I'm just gonna serve some on the plate here. Could you lower that a little bit? It's a little high. Okay, so let's serve some of that delicious macaroni, because guys, it tastes better the next day. So this has been 2 days. So that's a nice portion right there. I think that's a good portion. So I'm gonna serve that, and I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna move it to the back, and I'm gonna grab this. I covered it. It's still nice and steamy, so it's time. So I'm gonna grab some steak, some nice peppers over here. Oh, this, guys, this looks really delicious. Look at that. There you go. There's my, oh, come back here, guy. All right, there you go. So that's my dinner for today. This is half of it. I'll show you the other half later. I just wanted to show you this now. Nice pepper steak with some leftover macaroni. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Hi, everybody. I got my mustard. Okay, so I have my macaroni salad here. A little piece of green pepper fell in there, but that's okay. So I got my macaroni salad. What I want to do is I want to put a little bit of mayonnaise on it first. I'm going to put mayonnaise, 1 big spoon of mayonnaise, and I'm going to add some of this mustard. Just a swirl, not so much. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Okay, and I'm just going to give this a little quick mix. Mix all this up. This macaroni sitting there, it's already cold. I like it cold, real cold from the fridge, but this is fine. There we go. We got a nice coating there. That's what I wanted, for it to get a little wet, just so my my veggies could stick. This is a lot of veggies. I didn't really make a lot of big salads, so I don't know if I'm going to use it all. We'll see. Yeah, I'll use it all. All right, so there goes the onions and peppers. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so you have the onions and peppers, and you see what I mean? When you wet it a little bit, now everything doesn't get clumped up. It looks really nice. So let me clean this. All right, so now I'm gonna add my cheese and my ham that's swelling all over the place. Okay, there we go. I dropped some ham. Let me get a piece of ham. All right, so I'm gonna mix this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna add another spoon of mayonnaise. Let me rinse this out. This is what I call a nice ham and cheese salad. So I'm gonna add 1 heaping spoon and 2. So that's it, guys. I'm not adding anything else to this. This looks absolutely delicious. And I'm gonna wait for it to get cold a little bit, and then I'm gonna serve a plate. I could serve a plate now, but it's not as cold, and it doesn't have that refrigerator coolness to cool it off a little bit. But it's all nice and mixed. Yeah, still has a lot of mayonnaise everywhere. Just mix it. Give it a quick little mix. Okay, guys, that's it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover it up, put it in the refrigerator for a little bit, and then I'm going to serve a plate in a little while. That's the way it looks. So let's put it in the fridge. Yeah, I tasted it. And it's good. All right, where's my cover? I know I have my cover somewhere. I'll find my cover. I'm going to put all this stuff away. My steak is still waiting there, real nice and tender. So I'm just going to put this away for about 20 minutes until I can get real nice and cold, and then I can eat. All right, so I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back and I'm hungry. So let's get that macaroni salad out, okay? Because it's been about 25 minutes. So it feels real nice and cool to the touch. It's nice and cold. Look at my ham and cheese. Oh, it looks so good. And I'm so hungry. So let me just grab a little plate and a little spoon. Where's my spoon? Okay, here we go. Let's grab some macaroni. All right, so ham and cheese macaroni salad. Guys, you gotta try this because you're really gonna like it. You don't have to put ham and cheese in it, but that's what makes it ham and cheese macaroni. All right, so this is about all I'm taking for me. That looks good, right? That looks really good. All right, so I'm gonna grab some of this pepper steak over here. Let me get my little tongs. My little Mickey tongs. All right, so we're gonna grab a couple of pieces of steak and I'm just gonna put them on the side. That's good right there. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Let's put a nice piece of pepper on top of there. And a nice little green pepper on top of here. There you go. That's my dinner. Pepper steak with a ham and cheese salad. So good. You could eat this by itself, but with this, it makes it so much better. So I hope everybody has a blessed day today. Thank you for watching. If you did like the video, give me a like, comment, subscribe, share the video to your friends and say, this girl could cook. All right, thanks for watching. I love you for watching. Don't forget to give me that like. Thank you. Bye. That looks really good. Delicious, except for this little piece hanging. There you go. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.